Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on when you're listening to me, I'm still your host, Ujidi Patrick. For this particular episode, I want to be talking about something that I see as very paramount to success in every area of life. In our last episode, we've talked about daily earning, we've talked about productivity and all of that, the laws of productivity. In this particular episode, I want to talk about the blue heart mindset. It's very, very important that we have a particular kind of mindset if we're going to succeed at anything at all. Now, what a lot of people don't do is that they don't count the cost before they go into anything that they want to go into. A lot of people go into new ventures, new businesses, new, school and all of that, and they usually underestimate the price that will be paid to get those things done. And that is why a lot of people fall out even before they achieve success. And this is one of the biggest hindrances to success. The biggest hindrances to your success is you. It is your inability to stick to that particular venture, that particular business until it breaks through. And that is why I want to talk about the blue heart mindset. The blue heart mindset is the mindset of sticking to a particular thing, sticking to your guns until it begins to profit you. And this mindset is very, very important if you're going to succeed in anything at all. Some months back, I was listening to an interview and someone was asking Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla, and they were asking him because he has, in creating the Tesla company, he did something that was remarkably impossible to do. A lot of people have tried for so many years to be able to create a successful automobile company and they failed. And Elon Musk came in not just into the automobile industry, he came in to the electric automobile industry, which is the most difficult niche to ever break in. And before he even did that, he met with a couple of people who he felt should encourage him, and they all told him, "Guy, there is just no point putting all your money, all your savings, everything you had into that. It's better that you invest in other things. Maybe when you have too much money, you can free away, you can try that, and if it doesn't work, you will know that you have tried your best." And Elon Musk went ahead and, as stubborn as he was, and invested in Tesla, gave it his best, and today the rest is history. So that particular, I just gave that little background so that you'll understand why this particular journalist was asking Elon Musk in this interview that to what degree of success did you think the Tesla company will have? And Elon Musk said he did not expect that the Tesla company would succeed at all. The journalist was taken aback for a second and he asked him, he said, "So why did you do it?" And Elon Musk said something that changed my mindset forever. He said that I did it because it was necessary. Somebody had to do it. And I was going to be fulfilled whether it succeeded or it failed. And at that moment, I realized that Elon Musk's yardstick for measuring success is not what I use in measuring success. His own yardstick for measuring success is I am going to give it my very best. If I don't get the desired outcome today, tomorrow I'll continue from where I stopped. I'll keep fighting, I'll keep pushing, I'll keep pressing on until I get what is it that I want. And I can tell you that in life, those who never give up finally succeed. Because the truth about life is if you stop, you have failed. It is only those that have stopped that have failed. Those that continue to push finally get it right. Thomas Edison tried over 1,000 times for the electric bulb before he finally got it. There is no single person who attained success that got it the first time. Every single person had to do and push and push and push. One of my biggest models used to say a very, very common, this thing is very common to him. He would say that success demands, no, excellence demands what it demands. And that is true. You're not the one who sets the standard. You're not the one who places the score, the standard for what is required to succeed. So you just need to realize that if you don't make up your mind that as far as I have strength in me, as far as I have breath in me, I am going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep fighting. Because it's not about the challenge before the man, it's about the fight in the man. It's not about the size of the man on the outside, it's about the size of the man on the inside. If you're strong enough on the inside, I can tell you that it's not about what is even in your pockets. You can do greater things than the man who has more in his pocket if you have a greater sophistication inside to be able to keep pushing. And it's not even about the one who gave the biggest push today. No, it's about the one who continuously, consistently keeps pushing. You start today. Will you still be around 5, 6, 7, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years from now? It is that continuous push that you keep giving that business, that you keep giving that idea, that you keep giving that setting that finally establishes that business and keeps allowing it to soar and grow to the heights that it will get to. So you need to understand that if you will succeed, you must be ready to give it anything that it requires. And I'm not talking about bad things, I'm talking about giving it all the positive push that it requires. And I can tell you that you cannot continue consistently without continuously refilling your emotional tank through encouragement. And you don't have to wait for anybody to encourage you. You don't have to wait for anybody to motivate you. You don't have to wait for anybody to push you. You have to create an environment. You have to create a system that continuously does this for you. If it is to write your goals every night before you sleep, what you intend to achieve the next day, write it down. If it is to surround yourself with pictures and images of the things you intend to do, if it is to put it in your reminder, if it is to change your friends, there are some friends you need to take out of your life, people who are not going where you're going. There are some necessary things you need to adjust in your life so that you can be on a constant trajectory to where you ought to be going. And until you make up your mind to do these things, success may still be very far from you. This is why it is very, very important. I can tell you that to succeed, the easiest way to succeed is to find somebody who has succeeded and follow the person. Just imitate them, just copy somebody that has succeeded in any sphere, in any sphere of life. Make them your environment. Become obsessed with success. One of the biggest, greatest books I've ever read, apart from the Bible, is A Millionaire Mind. And one of the things you will learn from that book is only people who become obsessed with success and people who have made up their mind for success, who have no double mind about success, they are the ones that finally succeed. And I can tell you that if you can have that kind of mindset, there's not enough demons in hell to stop you. You know, in the book of Genesis, we read about God speaking to the host of heaven and telling them that this thing that these people have made up their mind to do, he said, I cannot stop them. I cannot stop them. So he said nothing will be impossible for them. So you see that it is your mindset that actually makes things impossible for you. If you can have the blue heart mindset, nothing would be impossible for you. So look at your environment. What are the things that are holding you back? Because environment plays a heavy role in keeping us down. Most of the things that are drawing you down, that are not allowing you to be consistent. You have the dreams, you have the passion, you have the goal, you have the vision, but you find out that you're unable to keep pushing. You start, and somewhere along the line, it's like you have forgotten. Somewhere along the line, it's like it's now taking the back seat. Somewhere along the line, there's no more motivation. You don't feel encouraged to continue. You don't feel the drive anymore. I can tell you that you have to be intentional about refilling your motivation. If you need to get books, if you need to get people who would encourage you around you, if you need to get somebody you can always run to when you are challenged, if you need to keep the focus always consistently in front of you, then you have to go ahead and do that from day one so that you continue with the same momentum from day one until the last day when you finally succeed. So, this is very important, and I decided that I should say this so that you will be energized enough and have the necessary tools for when we will begin to talk about serious matters. So take this to heart, take a pen and a biro and a paper, write down all the things from everything that I have said. Write down the things you feel are bringing you down, the things that you know that will not allow you to continue with this momentum after a couple of days. And be committed, be determined to remove those things out of your life so that you can be able to make something worthwhile out of your life. You are destined for more than you know. There's so much more greatness in your future than you can imagine. But if you don't pay the price of discipline to allow that greatness to manifest, you can die without ever knowing or seeing any of all those things. But that is not your portion. So take this thing seriously and get to work from now onward. So this is where I'm going to be cutting the curtain. I'm going to be seeing you in the next episode. Thank you and bye bye. Still your host, OGD Patrick.